Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. So we're going to add another day to our calendar. So our month is still April for just a little bit longer. And we are going to put our 28th up here. So here's our 28. Go ahead and put it right here. Today is Tuesday, yesterday was Monday, and tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. Our specials today are going to be Mandarin and Arabic. Once again, those ones will start at 10:30 today. Both are going to be on Zoom. You can find those logins on our Google Classroom. If you go all the way to the bottom, you'll find that Zoom meetings ID. I also sent out an email last night to parent and student emails with a list of all of our logins and our information, and that will give you a Google Calendar invite so that all you have to do is open up your calendar, click on it, and it should take you right there. You can either go into the Google Calendar to find all the information, or you can go onto our Zoom meeting IDs on Google Classroom that I showed you yesterday to find all of our logins and information for that. Our theme today, we're continuing with reptiles, and we're going to learn a little bit about mammals also. Now, we are a little bit more personal with mammals because we are one. So we're going to have two informational sheets, one all about mammals, and then the other one is going to be all about reptiles. And you're going to take those information sheets and you are going to sort them out, whether they're mammal or reptile. So you're going to get the informational facts over here, cut them out, and then separate them between the two. So let's go ahead and read over what makes a reptile a reptile. So reptiles are vertebrates, are cold-blooded, have scales, have lungs and breathe air, and usually lay eggs. So this little guy's saying, I'm a reptile. Alright, so our next one is mammals. So it says mammals are vertebrates, are warm-blooded, unlike our reptiles over there, have hair or fur, have lungs and breathe air, give birth to live babies, make milk for their babies, and teach their young to survive. And our cat over here is saying, hey, that's me. So then we have our mammal and reptile page. And once again, you have mammals over here, reptiles over here, and these are our little facts. So the first one says hatch from eggs. So does a mammal hatch from eggs, or do reptiles hatch from eggs? The next one says skin covered with hair, also known as fur, skin covered in scales, warm-blooded, not cared for by mother after birth, cold-blooded, cared for by mother after birth, and the last one says do not hatch from eggs. So go ahead, cut those out, sort them between the two. Your name goes down here at the bottom. I have also been seeing that some of you have been adding your date to the papers that you do, which is totally awesome. I love it. I do want to remind you, as much as I love seeing you write the whole date, April 28th, 2020, it is okay to write the I wrote 27 up there. Let me fix that. It's okay to write 4-28-2020. That is the same thing as April 28th, 2020. April is our fourth month in the year, so that's what this 4 stands for. 28 is our 28th day, and our year is 2020. So you can write either one. If you feel comfortable and you want to write out the whole thing, totally cool, go with it. If you want to write the date and you just want to write 4-28-2020, totally cool, go along with that. Either one works. I do like seeing the date on there because anytime you go through your work in 20 years and you're like, what was happening? How old was I? When did I do this? You can see the date and remember what grade you were in. After your specials in your theme work, we're going to continue with our math workbook, Boom Learning, so that you can do review and reinforcement. I'm going to take Flipgrid off of the charts. If you do feel comfortable with adding that to it, I think that that would be a wonderful thing that we can do to have a little bit more fun. And if that is something that you're interested in doing or your child's interested in doing it, please let me know. I think we can have a lot of fun with it. If you're not able to do it, that's okay too. If you're able to have a moment and look around it and see if it might be something that you want to check out and try and do, totally okay with me also. But try and get that workbook work done. I'm gonna see if we can set up some Zoom meetings a couple times a week just to go over things that we've learned. If you need that face-to-face interaction so that you can get the work done, then we can kind of work on there as well. If you have any extra questions or if you just want to hang out for a little bit longer, then we'll go ahead and set up some Zoom meetings for that. I'm looking at doing it later in the afternoon, so probably around 3. And then I think we have a couple different workbooks that we're working in. I have some people working in the yellow and some people working in the red, so we might just level that out and kind of change it up per day. Maybe red goes on Tuesdays and Thursdays and yellow goes on Mondays and Wednesdays, or something along those lines, so that everybody can have a little bit of time if they need to. Or if these interactive videos are working out perfectly for you and you're totally fine and you're on board, let me know that also, and we can make sure that we're doing what works best for all of us. If you're able to get into Boom Learning and do some of that learning, please do. I think that'd be great. You get some review and you have a little bit more fun doing it. Language arts, we're going to be working in our reading companion again. We are going to be starting out at page 56 this time, and we're going to reread Panda Kindergarten and go over the main idea and what the key details in our story were. So I will see you at 1 for that. Let me know what you think about the idea for meeting around 3 o'clock a couple times a week for math. That way we can review what we were doing. I do still plan on putting up those videos so that you can try to do it on your own, and then we can recap in the Zoom meeting. We can also go over a little bit more in depth in the Zoom meeting, but if you are able to get in on those videos, please do. I do let you know different times that you can pause and do the work and go over that work with you. But let me know what you guys are thinking so that we can continue to grow and learn from each other and do what will work best for all of us. I will see you at 1. Bye, guys.